Hello, my name is Matisse Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to cover a pretty interesting Spider-Man issue that I came across. I was going through my whole collection. I'm trying to downsize it because I have to move in with my girlfriend. She's really freaking out with the amount of comics books that I have. So I'm reading them one by one, seeing which one stays, which one goes. And I came across this standalone issue with a Spider-Man issue 81. Let's see if you can see the cover. There's a little bit of, I'm having issues with glare here, but issue 81, we have this pretty much throwaway villain. His name is Bloodshed. Outside of this comic book, he's probably popped up one or two times more. I'm not sure if in any major story arc that I'm aware of. The story is written by Kurt Busiek and art by Steve Butler. And it's a pretty good standalone story. It's not brilliant. It's not going to win any prizes, but I liked it a lot, and it's going to stay. So we start off, Spidey just got into being Spider-Man way back in the days, a flashback actually. And we have two brothers that are committing a crime. Spider-Man's it's an older brother that obviously is pushing his younger brother into helping him do bad stuff. So Spider-Man apprehends him. The older brother ends up going to prison. The younger brother actually has to testify against him. He spills the beans, which obviously makes the older brother's situation even worse. So the other brother, the older one, gets out of jail. So when he gets out of jail, gives his younger brother all kinds of grief over what happened. And he just decides to abandon him. He's really young. He's 16 years old. He's just left on the streets. Older brother goes off to Vietnam, hooks up with some criminal cartel, starts getting into mercenary work in South Asia, into the drug trade, and there he becomes this villain called Bloodshed because he's like an enforcer for the cartels. The younger brother stayed in school, took a lot of effort, went to college, got a decent job. He's terrified that people find out about his criminal past, even though he did it at 16. He was forced to. He's really afraid this is going to ruin his life, and he's still living in a really bad part of town. Even though he already seems to have the means to get out of there, like he's planning to, but one day his brother comes back. Now he's this villain called Bloodshed. Sort of like a mix between, he has the build of Rage and the body armor like Night Thrasher. And the design, being it for the early 90s, it's pretty cool. I actually like it quite a bit. Dude looks like he could be the sidekick to Prowler or something like that. So, what happens? Bloodshed, in one of his shipments of drugs, stopped by the Coast Guard, the United States Coast Guard. He had to throw the whole payload, and the thing is that the cartel's not happy about this, and he has to fork up $1 million, or they're going to kill him. So, since his brother works in banks and insurance and stuff like that, and stocks and bonds, he tells him, "You're going to give me $1 million, or I'm going to spill the beans about your past, and I'm going to break every bone in your body. So, go and do it." I love this situation where the older brother, obviously he's a total dick. He's evil, and he's a straight up dick. It's like, you made a good life for yourself. Now I'm just gonna destroy you. So the younger brother, Ricky, I think his name is, walking the streets, cross paths with Spidey, and he actually yells out to Spider-Man, "Hey, I need help." It's sort of funny. They put the thought bubbles on the wrong guy here. So Spider-Man jumps in, and he thinks to himself, no, I can't tell him. I'm going to get myself killed. Bloodshed totally freaks out, straight up attacks Spidey. Brief little tussle between the two characters. You have a brief plug-in for McDonald's here for some reason. So the brother goes back to the apartment, to his younger brother's apartment, really pissed off. He's like, you spilled the beans with Spider-Man, and just totally levels his apartment. This is a question for you, any of you guys So you can put in the comments below. Have anyone ever called these 1-900 numbers where we have these games? My parents had them totally prohibited. They would never allow me to call these because they ended up to be expensive as hell. But I was always really intrigued. And there's this one, I remember this one in a Ghost Rider, one of these phone call games. So let's get back to the story. So the younger brother tells Bloodshed, go fuck yourself. I'm not going to ruin my life. Do what you must. If you have to kill me, like the guy gets some serious balls. But luckily, Spider-Man jumps in at the right moment, beats the crap out of this guy. We have a happy ending. But I was just really surprised because I saw the cover, this throwaway villain, even though I did like his design. And the story's pretty decent. I liked it quite a bit. And any of you guys tell me in the comments below, because I never look these things up on the internet. Did Bloodshed ever pop up again? I remember seeing him like in the background every once in a while. Did he ever get his own cool story arc? Was he completely forgotten over time? Put it in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye.